Hey everybody, it's Dean, NSB Custom Cars. Last time I talked to you, we had brought the old yellow car in, put it up on the lift. And with all this virus stuff going on, I'm kind of having some problems getting some supplies that I need to start on this car. But I have been doing a few other little things around here, so I'm just not going to leave everybody out in the dark. I'm going to kind of show you what I've been doing. But right now I'm having to get to Home Depot or something to get some sheet metal. I'm out of my sheet metal that I do when I patch holes and stuff. But let me show you what I've been doing. I've still been working some, but the jobs have kind of gone downhill. Here's the old yellow car. It's still up on the lift. I haven't been able to do much with it. But I've got another little project I've been working on, which I took some other videos on it, and I'll put it all together for us. But I've been taking my lawn, an extra lawnmower that I have, and I've been putting a front end loader on it. So this is just a little bitty front end loader. Give you a couple shots on it. I built the bucket. I've got all the arms built on it, and I'm waiting on 2 cylinders to come in now for the top. My other little project, I got a little Super A International tractor sitting out here. I've got it for sale, and a guy's supposed to be coming to buy it, so I had to get it out and get it running and do a little few things to it. And then my old truck, I'm having some problems with the heat and air in it, and I've got a wiring problem going on. So right now at this time I'm right in the middle of peeling out the heater box and all. I got everything took out underneath here that has to be done. I've got the dash yanked. I fixed to go ahead and just take this dash completely out. I got to figure out my wiring problem, but I've got it ripped apart pretty good. There you can see there's all the plastic for the inside. All right, here's the rear end and the complete front end for that yellow car out there, which I'm gonna start on it here for long too. I've got to order parts for it also. And there's a bunch of scrap metal stuff that I've been using on this lawnmower deal here. That's pretty much most of my projects that I've got going on at this point. Main objectives, I got to get this car going. We want to get this thing up and running for the viewers here. And once, hopefully by this weekend, I'm going to try to get up there and this weekend, and we're going to knock some of this stuff out. But that's pretty much what's going on right now. Staying home, try not to get out, do anything. Everybody needs to do the same. Get this virus under control. It is kind of a big deal. A lot of people are dying over this stuff. So yeah, everybody stay safe. And I'm going to give y'all another little car that I built. This is my wife's car. It's a 79 Camaro that I put a 80 Z28 package on. It's just going to be a quick run through, just like I did on the rest of the cars. That way I'll have something we can put on this video here. But check this car out. Just everything I've done has been Mopars, so this is a Chevrolet for you Chevrolet people. So I don't stick just to Mopars. I do other vehicles, other cars, but Mopar is my thing, so I do like the Mopar cars. But check this little Camaro out. It's a pretty nice little car. Came out nice. Still, it's a project just like my Super B. It's something that you always work on and put other things on it down the road. But check this little video out. So this is the 1979 Camaro, and this dark blue with the pinstripe on it, this is something that I painted 8-9 years before this conversion that I'm doing to it. And the paint was doing okay. It's just, after the close to 10 years on a paint job, it was giving some bubbles and this and that. So we decided, well, I'm going to repaint it again, and this time we're going to go back to the original color. You can tell most of the paint, we just scraped it off with the scraper. That's what happens when you put enamel on top of lacquer thinner, or on top of lacquer primer, and it doesn't stick real good. But as far as the motor, it had a 305 in it, and we pulled the motor out, and I put a 350 4-bolt main motor, which you see there, and give it a little more horsepower. But you tear the car down, I pretty much, this is a unibody car, so it's not like you're going to do a frame off restoration on this thing. And this thing, pretty much the only thing it has for a frame is that front clip that comes from underneath to the front. So, but once you take everything off that front and the motor, you're pretty much down to all of the car. So, once you get everything sandblasted, clean, painted, and then I get the motor back in, it cleans up, looks pretty nice. And then once again, you back into the paint booth, take it pretty much all the way down the metal, do quite a bit of sanding. This is where I'm kind of putting it back together, and I get it down to where I want it. I got me a cow induction hood for it. Get it mounted and put on. Back into the paint booth, get it all painted. This is after I got it all painted. It's in the backyard here and don't have all the glass back in it or wheels and all that. And of course, you go through the underside. That's my thing. I clean everything underneath, paint it, get it all detailed. Now this thing was pretty much a rust-free car, so I didn't have that big of a deal on a lot of it. Of course, the interior, normally I have an interior guy I go to, but on this particular car, I bought a package from, I'm not for sure who I got it from, but I bought a package that came with all the interior skin, and I pretty much took it all down and redone it. I bought the hog ring pliers that you put all your rings on it, and it came out really nice. It's not that hard to do interior. It's just the sewing part and a sewing machine I don't have, so I had to buy it already done. Then of course putting the Z28 package on, pieces goes in the fenders. You got some things to go on the and after I painted this thing, I found a few other spots that needed to be addressed. So at this point, I went ahead and fixed a few other spots that I had missed on this thing. But went back and had to repaint it again after that. But once I put the Z28 package on, I had to do the repaint anyway. So, and also this is where, when I took all this down, it had factory air on it. So I went ahead, and it never did work right. So I went ahead and did the aftermarket air, vintage air, and you can see how much it cleans up everything, how that went in there. This is where I put the decals on. I bought a billet grill for it. Now one thing you'll notice on this, here's the wheels, on this car, that when you got a Z28 like this right here, you couldn't get it with this color. The Z28 didn't come in mint blue. So this is kind of a 1-in-1. It's a pretty nice little car. Well, that was the Camaro. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like us, subscribe to us, do everything you can. Keep our sites going. I need all the viewers I can get. Hopefully maybe get some sponsor things going on and make these cars really start happening. So we'll see you next time.